Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in, my lovelies. If you're an old one, welcome back, my lovelies. Nice to see you, my lovely soul family. I've got some messages for you, but you know what? There seems to be this, as soon as I connected into the collective, there is this intense energy of stress or sadness or grief. I don't know if somebody is going through quite a lot of inner work or childhood healing or inner child healing, but there's something that's bubbling up. It's almost like I want to cry and it's not my energy. The song that came up actually was Figures by Jessie Reyes, and it's about someone being stuck, or they feel stuck. It's almost like, I give you my love, and you keep effing me over. I'm going to move this back a little bit because I'm cutting off my head. There we go, you can see my whole noggin. Just about, there we go. And this energy of knowing that she's in a relationship where it's toxic, where it's codependent, where she constantly is giving, and this person is not taking her, is taking her for granted. I'm sorry for all the noise outside. I don't know if somebody's coming to terms with something here. Something's coming up. I wanted to start this reading actually with gratitude and with a candle. I started reading the book, The Magic. I can't remember who it's by, but the whole way through the book is talking about 28 different techniques of gratitude to connect into the law of attraction. And I feel someone here needs this because someone's really in their head at the moment, and it happens. It's how we grieve. It's how we process our emotions sometimes, is that we do get stuck in our head. And I keep hearing a gratitude list. Someone needs to do a gratitude list. Now, one of the first tasks or the first technique, something that I do in prayer, but in this book, it says to write them down. Write down 10 things that you are grateful for every day, first thing in the morning. So before you go and do your workout, or before you go and have your coffee first. But write down 10 things that you're grateful for and start with the words thank you. That's what it says in the book. And then write down why you're grateful for it. And it can be literally, I'm thankful that I'm alive because I want to live. I'm thankful for looking outside and seeing the trees move because it reminds me that there is life outside of this bubble. And every day for the next 28 days, you add another 10. And you write it down and you do it with meaning. This candle, it says make a wish on it, and I just thought, you know what, it would be really nice is every day we light this and we make a wish for ourselves, something that we want to come true, no matter how big or little that may be. Okay, so take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now think in your head what it is that you want to bring in the next 28 days. Okay, 28 days seems to be important. What is it that you want to bring in the next 28 days? You don't have to put it in the comment section. That can be for you. It could be that there's something to do with healing here. I know that taking time off is really important, but let's light this candle together. Okay, this is the one, it's a heat censored one that brings up light as well. So maybe the first color that you see coming on here could be the area that you need to be focusing on also in the next 28 days. So let's light this with the intention. Whatever it is that you set the intention for, that is going to come in really, really quickly. Because that candle and that flame, it was so big. I'm not sure if you can see the colours coming out of it. We've got orange and we had yellow. So this is to do with your sacral chakra and also to do with your solar plexus. I want to leave there somewhere that you can see it, but without it taking up all the space. Let's pop you here. Okay. Now I'm going to read out all of these on here. It says, yeah, I felt a ball of anxiety straight away. One sec. A ball of anxiety straight away. I gave you my ride or die and you gave me love figures. I know I'm crying because you won't change. Love figures. A ball of anxiety, stress, sadness or grief. Someone here is almost, I feel like, coming to this understanding of what their self-worth is. And if you haven't, you're going to. And it's not saying, and look at that as I'm talking about that, look at that candle going crazy. It's not saying that you don't have self-worth or you don't have self-love or and that you haven't been working really hard on yourself to improve yourself, to heal certain things. But sometimes something can trigger us and we're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that that wound was so deep. And I feel that the next 28 days, I feel in the next 7 days, there's going to be a change for someone here. And then the 3 weeks after that, there's going to be exponential change. It is dependent on how much you put work into that. Okay, well, Candle agrees. It says here, someone is seriously irritated, but it's almost like angry sad. Someone's angry sad over something. Take a break and a rest. That's something that I'm going to be doing. So, I'm going to not be posting for maybe, 4 days, 5 days. I just want some time to myself to go and ground and paint and dance with my inner child and not constantly be on the grind, because someone here is working too hard to try and juggle everything, and you're going to burn yourself out. And it doesn't have to be just work. It can be that you are a single parent, or you are the parent that does a majority of the childcare. You're being told to kind of pass the reins to the other person, or if you have that support network, to say, do you know what, I would like to, rather than me getting up really early in the morning to walk the dog or feed the cats and then take the children out and then do this and do that, I want to lie in. I want the next 4 days to lie in. You can take them to daycare and take them to school, and I'll pick them up in the afternoon, but I want some time to myself. Someone needs to do this. And then I had specific messages of morning and evening routine is really important for someone. Someone needs to plan their day. And look at that. There's a lot of black coming off of here, because what was also on here was cleansing solar plexus. Someone needs to cleanse their energy. They really need to cleanse their energy. You can't see it from here, but this is completely black. Show them so they can see. Whenever I get black, that is something needs to be released. You have drink more water. And I say that, and I've got a copy in front of me. Drink more water. Stop multitasking and focus on one thing at a time. Because I am really getting this. It's like Two of Pentacles. Someone's juggling. If you keep juggling, you're going to drop everything. Literally, you're going to drop everything. So someone here needs to go out to a lake, a body of water. It could be going to the swimming pool. It could be literally just be in the bath. And for some reason, I'm getting someone who is, they're being pulled in lots of different ways. It's almost like someone has so many different duties to do, whether that is job and family and friends and looking after the house and doing this and doing that, or they have loads of projects going on at the same time, and you're spreading yourself too thin. And this week coming up, the next 7 days, 7 to 10 days, however long you can get, take time off. If you can't take time off from work, you literally can't, then there's something here about focusing on one of those duties, the ones that you literally can't put down. Like if you have children, you literally can't just put them in the corner and be like, no, deal with yourself for a week, But the other things, they can wait. They can literally wait. You will be fine. And if there are other people that are expecting things from you, they'll be fine as well. Gratitude list. I was saying that someone needs to do a gratitude list. Get outside every day. It doesn't matter if you live in, they say, what's that song by Alicia Keys? New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. I don't know why I'm getting that someone lives in like a big city where there's not a lot of green spaces. It doesn't matter. Go outside and walk around the block. It doesn't matter if you don't even see a tree. You just need to get outside. Someone either works from home, works in the office, or their day-to-day, it's not that it's mundane, it's that you're seeing the same things over and over. So you may go from, you might drive to work, have your lunch break, drive home, and then you have all of these tasks to do, or all these things to do, and then you go to sleep. Someone here is being asked, if you can't take time off from work, for example, on your lunch break, if you usually sit inside and eat, you're being told, go and find that one tree, go sit by it and eat. Or if you're used to staying inside the office, go out even to a cafe so you can people watch and sit outside. But someone needs to start doing this every day. And this came to me, read something every day that isn't on your phone or on a piece of technology. Read something every day, even if it's you're only reading, a paragraph, but read it every day where you're not looking at your phone. Express your feelings in any which way that you need to, be that through painting, drawing. For someone, writing is really important over the next week, because if you are no longer attaching yourself to that technology or to whatever that is, you're going to give yourself space to create in a different way. And ask your inner child what they need. Ask your inner child what they need this week. because someone is really, really burnt out. You can't see the colours. I'm so sorry. You bring it back up here. And I'm going to turn it to the side so you can kind of see it glowing. It's nice and green at the moment. It's a shame. Do you know what? If it was darker in here, you'd be able to see it. I'm hearing the song by Pocahontas, All the Colours of the Wind. There's something about your ancestors kind of wanting to connect with you, or like elemental spirits or energies. And I keep getting that someone really needs to cleanse their energy, because someone's been in your energy for way too long. And you've got green here. There's heart space clearing that needs to happen. You've got solar plexus as well. I feel like that aura cleanse needs to be done all together. Now the song we've got coming up is PM Dawn, Set Adrift on Memory's Bliss of... I haven't heard this song in ages. Baby, you send me set adrift on memory's bliss of you. Ba, 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 ba. Baby, you send me set adrift on memory's bliss of you. That came out in 1991. Oh my gosh. I went to high school. I went to secondary school in 1994. I was 7 years old when that song came out. But I was getting that there's something here with that ball of anxiety, stress, sadness, or grief. This angry sadness. Someone's going to come to some sort of epiphany over past relationships, be that with your family, your friends. But there's something about love. Love languages is really important as well. Figuring out what your love language is. And do you know what? Your love language may have changed, or you may have added something, and it's always been my understanding, it's not fact, that your love language is really linked to the things that you were missing when you were little. So for me, you know, and I've been told not to tell you all of my love languages for some reason, but one of them is quality time, because I didn't get a lot of attention when I was young. I didn't get a lot of attention. I was a mixture of a latchkey kid going in, because I'm on the cusp of being a Gen Z and being a Gen X and a millennial. You know, they've got that label of being a zennial. That's me, okay? So there was a lot of latchkey things, just go and do your own thing. And then the millennial of being hovered over. So that's one of my love languages. I have other ones. Figure out what your love language is. I feel like this week it will really help you understand what was missing, because someone here is angry sad. And it's okay to be angry sad. It literally is okay to be angry sad, because that's your inner child. That is like when, you know, when you see children having tantrums in the street, and sometimes our first assumption is that child is spoilt. Sometimes it's just that child doesn't know how to express themselves because they haven't been shown how to. And also because when they're little, and I'm talking about like 6 under, maybe even a little bit less, 5 under, still learning what your emotions are. You still haven't really controlled them properly, so they can really go from one to the other. But this would ask your inner child what they need. If you need to have an angry cry, have one. Because I'm getting someone here either was shushed when they were younger, told it's not a big deal, was dismissed in some way, or was just told, stop expressing yourself. You know, we want to see the good girl, the good boy, the good he, she, they. You know, it's that energy of your parents or caregivers coming from that era of children are seen, not heard, and that being passed down. But that turns into a wound. That literally turns into a wound. And I feel like this week, I don't know why this week, that's going to spread into the next 28 days. That's going to come to the surface for someone here. Yeah, you've got the 8 of Swords coming out. And you've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. This is why it's so important to have this gratitude list that you add to. So rather than repeating the same ones over and over, the gratitude list that you add to. Now with the 5 of Cups in reverse, especially if someone's going through deep healing this next week, it's important to continue doing something like a gratitude list, because it kind of anchors you when you're going through something painful, which can really pull you into that dark side or into that more volatile energies. Now the book that I was reading, it was saying, one second, it's so noisy all of a sudden. It was saying in the book, before you do your gratitude list, write down all of the areas of your life, okay, and the things that you already have, like if you've already achieved those things, those dreams, and then the things that you wish to have in your life or you want to manifest in your life. So it could be the dream home, and it could be in a specific place. It could be that you want to have that home with a dog and you want to have that partner as well. Now in the book it said be really descriptive about each area. So it could be for the house, what you want the house to look like, how many rooms it has, how many bathrooms it has, what colour are the, you know, the interior of it, you know, what neighbourhood is it in, how much does it have a garage, and if it has a garage, how many cars can you get in there? Be really descriptive about each area of your life, of things that you want to manifest in. It's almost like a vision board, but write it all down. The reason, beep beep, the reason for that is that when you are then giving gratitude, gratitude is then connected to the law of attraction. As you are healing and also giving gratitude at the same time, you're freeing up space to bring in more things that resonate with you. If you've already made it very clear to the universe what it is that you want to manifest, as you are giving gratitude and you're healing, there's space for that house to now come in and be aligned. If you don't, the universe will just give you small random things. But if you're specific about what you want, as you're healing and letting go, you also have this as well. You have this coming in. I know that was very long-winded, but someone needed to hear that. And I've still got that song in my head. Baby, send me, sit adrift on memories, bliss of you. And there you go. You've got the Three of Swords in. Is that in reverse? No, that's Three of Swords. This is pain. Someone's feeling pain. And I heard someone going, no, I'm not. It might not be you then. It might be for someone else. Please remember that my readings are general. They're not personal. And even if they do feel like personal ones, sometimes the messages that don't resonate for you will resonate for someone else, okay? But you have here the Three of Wands. The Three of Swords to the Eight of Wands, which is really giving me also, yeah, look, and you've got Six of Cups here. So this is definitely a past memory of something that is going to come to light, and it is going to be painful. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but do you know what? We're human. We're supposed to feel all the feels, not just the ones that are happy and, you know, like someone's skipping through like a little field with rainbows behind them. That's just not life. We have to feel the feels. But it's to do, someone's blocking their past. I'm telling you that, do you know what I'm feeling? I don't know what I want to say, I'm telling you this. Someone's guide's coming through and they want you to not ignore something from the past, because someone new is coming in. Someone new is going to come in soon. And you've got here the Nine of, I feel like whoever's coming in the next 28 days, I heard they're guided by love, but I feel like someone's guardian angel is watching you or trying to send you a message of some sort. Melbourne, Australia might be important. Look at that. And do you know what's come up on here? Affirmations. The power to heal is within me. Seriously. The affirmations, the power to heal is within me. And I didn't even put it on that. It's supposed to be on my music shuffle. And that's what's come up instead. No, the Nine of Swords coming up in reverse as well. Someone's really being asked to tap into this. You have a young energy. There's a young man that's coming through, but I feel like he's not on this realm anymore. He's someone's guardian. Transition. There you go. So someone's already transitioned over. Page of Swords. This is somebody that, I don't know if this is like a guide of yours. And I know that some guides, they're with us all the time. And then other ones, they kind of come in for specific things and then go off and do whatever they're doing wherever they are. And I feel like this is somebody who, for some of you, this person's always with you, but they don't always communicate with you, is what I'm getting. Is at specific times. I'm hearing the song by the Beatles, Let It Be. When I'm in times of trouble, da, 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 let it be. Let it. And it says here, I forgive myself, I forgive everyone who has ever hurt me. I let go of my need to be right. I let go of pain. I am willing to see things differently. I see everything as an opportunity to grow. I trust that everything in my life is unfolding perfectly. I am willing to be at peace with myself and everyone else. My circumstances can make me stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. So someone here might use affirmations. I feel like there's also this person, whoever it is that's on your light team, they may whisper certain things to you when you're feeling sad. And if you do feel quite melancholy at the moment, or if someone's going through something, they're with you. And I heard your dreams. They come to you in your dreams. Yeah, because look, you've got the High Priest. Oh, that's lovely. They're with you all the time, especially through things that you find hard to let go, especially things you find hard to let go. But with the High Priestess being there, this is somebody who's very tapped into the divine, very tapped into the divine. I heard to all phases of the moon. I am one with the healing power of the green world. That's why it said get yourself outside every day. Get yourself outside every day. The power to cleanse and heal is within me. I am healing intelligence of nature. I am the healing intelligence of nature. I am the healing wind. I am the burning flame dancing in the breeze. I am the exploding volcano. Wow. I am the lava running down to the sea. I am the raindrop rolling down the leaf. I am the gentle stream. I am the raging river. I am the calm before the storm. I am the cleansing flood. Someone here definitely needs to get out into the elements. Anything else? Yeah, Ace of Cups is coming out, and strength. Someone really, really, and then 8, look at that. What we're talking about is that how you heal and give gratitude at the same time is what's going to bring in so much abundance for you. And I know that we don't heal and, you know, give gratitude because we want something back. We do it for our own evolution. But you've got the Empress coming out to the full. The next 28 days is really important for you. And this, I'm hearing someone going like, well, what do I need to do? Like, oh, you don't. You just follow your inner child. What does your inner child need? And I think that's the reason why that message came up. You know, ask your inner child what they need. Because each of your, as much as we are all, you know, connected through, how do I explain it? You have the collective. The collective is not every single person on this globe. The collective of those who resonate with these readings, and then you'll see in the comment sections, all going through really similar things, is because that section of the globe, of the collective, they're all going through different things because we're all healing at different paces, if that makes sense. And I feel like someone here just needs to heal at their own pace because you're being guided by angels. You're being guided by someone in your spirit team. You can't go wrong in the next 28 days if you are leading with love, is what I'm hearing, because you've got the Empress coming out to the full. Okay. And you've got Ace of Cups to strength. Your strength, you know what? You're kind of like, the card that you hide up your sleeve is actually the internal strength that you have for giving yourself love. Sometimes we don't feel like we have the space for it because we're always having to give it to others or as nurturing others. Someone really needs to do a house cleanse, but needs to cleanse themselves. And we were, for quite a while, there were messages coming out about taking off some sort of illusion that we'd placed on ourselves from pain from the past where we'd been hurt. So we were like, right, everyone's going to do that to me. So, you know, if a friend had betrayed you and the friend before that betrayed you and the friend before that betrayed you, it stopped you from wanting to actually make friends because you feel everyone's going to be like that. And the same in love. This has been removed for some and it will be removed for many. And it's almost the same kind of thing, but instead this is looking at something from your childhood. Okay, something from your childhood. Now tell me more about the Empress to the full, please. Tell me more. And look, yeah, I say that, and look what's at the bottom. 10 of Cups in reverse. So this is injustice, something that was really unjust from when you were little, or something that felt very, very unfair from when you were little, to do with your family. There's a book, and I started reading it, and then I was going through such tumultuous crap myself that I stopped, and it's called Atomic Habits. I cannot remember who it's by, but if you Google it, you will see it, and it's literally a white book with gold print. Someone needs to read that because it's about small steps, taking small changes. Gateway to meditation. I feel like this week, going kind of like, if you can't black out media, if you find that difficult, there's something about putting on your phone like a snooze, so that when it gets to a certain time, your phone either switches itself off or it goes on mute or it kind of goes on do not disturb, so that it's harder for you to then, I have to go through my whole phone again and put it back on again. And that means it's time to put the phone down. Someone needs to do this. And there's self-help books. There's something here about changing perspective. Someone needs to look into that. This next 28 days is about learning more about yourself through reading, through writing. So it could be journaling. Someone may be writing their own book. 3 of Pentacles. This is also to do with working with the wrong people, and working with the wrong people doesn't have to be in job. It can be in love. It can be how we kind of pour into other people's cups before making sure that our cups are full, and then actually weighing out, are they pouring back into our cup, into my cup, or are they just constantly taking from mine? Because I keep hearing, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. Yeah, you've got the High Priestess coming out, and then you've got Justice. And then you've got the Seven of Wands. This is, who is this? I also feel like with the last reading that I did about the rat in the kitchen, a lot of clarity is going to come in for you, because you're coming out as the High Priestess. This is somebody who, and you've got the Empress there as well, and that's irrespective of gender, because we hold both feminine and masculine energies. So while you're listening to this reading, you can leave the gender roles as they are, or you can swap them around, or you can get rid of them altogether. It really doesn't matter. It's your story. It's up to you how you do that. But the High Priestess and the Empress has come out with the Ace of Cups underneath as well. And you've also got the Eight of Wands. There's something about really fast, auspicious growth coming in as you let go of something. It's definitely energy from the past. There is a new beginning coming in for you. And we always have new beginnings as we go through these cycles, but there's something different when it comes to this change. I heard the start of the rest of your life. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And it all comes with how we quieten the inner mind. Now, meditation doesn't have to be sat down in the middle of, like, you know, a field. Why do I keep getting, like, images of fields? Someone needs to go out into a field. Maybe someone does need to meditate in a field. Maybe someone needs to go out and just be in the elements, whether that is walking by the ocean if you live near the ocean, the sea, a river, a lake, whether that is walking down a country lane where you live, and if you would usually take the car to drive. There's something about if there's like a country lane that you can walk down instead and it's safe, walk down that. Gateway to meditation is not always to do with sitting down, quieting your mind in that you're going like this with your eyes closed. Whatever meditative, I cannot say the word, practice that you do that helps you to slow down your breathing, to kind of temper out and balance your nervous system, go and do that. But there's something about going outside, because it helps to balance out all the action. And this wood, there's something about your heart space and being around trees that's important for someone. Yeah, because you've got the Eight of Cups coming out. Eight of Cups to the gateway to meditation. For someone else, it could be as small as picking up the Bible. I've actually, I went and bought a Bible. And I was just really called to. I mean, I haven't read a Bible in about, how many years? 25 years? And I was just really cool to go and get one, and I'm going to start reading it because there's stuff that I'd like to learn. So for someone here, it can literally be going and praying. It could be, it's not going into a church though. This is about being outside, because even here where this person is in kind of prayer form, he still has a cup in his hand and he's outside. And express your feelings. Tell me about express your feelings, please and thank you. Express your feelings. Express your feelings about family, because you've also got the Tower here, okay? But then you've got the Magician underneath, and then you've got Temperance underneath, okay? Maybe this is also, you may have an opportunity to speak to family members about things that, or family members may be trying to express themselves to you. And you're being told, especially with Temperance being here, to the Four of Cups, with materialism underneath. Temperance underneath, with a Temperance to the Four of Cups, someone's picked on you. In your life, there has been someone in the family. I don't know if this is an auntie, a mother, if this is like the nucleus family, or if this is extended family. But someone here has picked on you, or they targeted you, or they did something because they saw you as having a lot, or having a lot of something. But you were always protected. You were always protected. Something was stolen from you. With materialism in reverse, something was stolen from you. And what is it that's coming out here? Two of Swords. This is a definite. I don't know if in the next week to the next 28 days, something's going to be revealed to you, which is going to be quite shocking. Okay, it's going to be quite shocking, especially with the Tower coming out to the 10 of Cups in reverse. And this may be where I'm getting this ball of anxiety or grief or sadness or that angry sad. Because it's not who you expect. It's not who you expect. But with the Magician coming out, you're going to have all the resources you need to heal and more, I'm hearing though. And more. I heard hear them out. I heard hold it together, hear them out. And then there's something about, it's not about hiding how you feel or healing in private. But whoever this person is quite manipulative, is what I'm getting. And somebody wants to get a rise out of you. I heard wait till the door is closed, or wait till you've closed that door. They always knew that you were an earth angel. They always knew that you were very tempered. But I don't know if they thought they knew you were an earth angel. I feel like whoever this person was or is, I'm saying was because I don't know what's happening there. But there is, and I didn't even see this, that sun has a crown. That sun has a crown. So someone is definitely connected to the sun, the solar plexus, we were talking about that. So as from a child, somebody has been doing something, maybe even magic, I don't know, okay? Something to manipulate the resources around you or manipulate your heart space. So this could be connected to this. That candle is going mental at the moment, and it's green for the heart space. They always saw how very, very balanced you are or were when you were younger, and they still did something. I think, I did a reading before that was looking at when somebody tells you something, to have compassion, to be balanced and have compassion, because it's going to change the course of their life, but yours as well. And this may be it. So the next 28 days are really important for you. Really important. Yeah, you've got the 2 of Cups here to the 2 of Swords. You're going to be made aware of who it was that's been putting obstacles, unnecessary obstacles, out of jealousy, I heard. Out of jealousy. Yeah, this person really wanted you to give up on something. I'm going to leave it quite short. I don't want to, yeah, and you had the 9 of Wands come out, then you've got the Moon. 9 of Wands to the Moon. So this is fight energy. Okay, this is chaos energy. They could have been sending, and especially that magic, they could have been sending chaos magic. They could have been sending, it could have just been gossip and rumours, but somebody here who is feeding, someone here is feeling quite, this is angry sad. This is the angry sad. Now this could be you, this could be them. This is someone in the family. Someone is very, very angry sad. But you're being told to avoid conflict with this person. Avoid conflict. Now you've got the Sun in reverse. And I think this is where the Temperance comes in, of taking those breaths and saying woosah. And I think this is why you're really being encouraged, especially in the next 7 days, 7 to 10 days, to go out into nature, or just to go out and walk around the block, even if it's just to have the wind on your face or the rain in your hair. Because you've got the Hermit. Come on, go outside. Go outside. Ace of Pentacles, go outside. Go outside. That is a massive investment. Invest in your growth. Invest in your growth. And with the 3 of Coins in reverse to the 4 of Cups, that is also knowing what not to place your energy into. Now, we all get that kind of, sometimes we can be doing really well and we're really kind of tempered. And then something happens and it shifts something. And I'm very much a believer of like somatic release, that we can hold that energy in our body, we can hold it in our muscles, we can hold it in our bones. And when we have that really deep massage, or we go swimming, or something very therapeutic, can actually release it. It's the same as, I remember being a kid, and in biology they were talking about how certain substances that make you hallucinate, like LSD and things like that, can get trapped in the body fat. And it scared the crap out of me, that it can get stuck in the body fat. And then, you know, as time goes past, people's their body shape changes, and then it can be released from that fat again. And that's why people have flashbacks from taking things like that substance. I remember it really scared me as a kid, being like, oh my gosh, can you imagine seeing reality and then all of a sudden it's not there? And I feel like the reason that came up is because someone here they're storing or holding on to something, and they don't even realise. It's almost like holding your fist really tight the entire day and just holding it really tight and then wondering why your knuckles hurt. This week, going into the next 28 days, you're going to realise why your knuckles hurt and you're going to release. But as you release, your whole hand is going to hurt and you're going to have to shake it out and you're going to have to massage it and you're going to have to be really gentle with it. And things are going to come up and then maybe your wrist will hurt a little bit because you've been holding it like that. But look what comes out at the end. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here. It's worth it. It's so worth it. And again, I keep hearing that it's the beginning of, it's the beginning of a new life, or it's the beginning of something for you. Okay. Affirmations may be really important over the next, if you don't want to do a gratitude list, which I think is really important, at least do some sort of affirmations, or someone here does affirmations, either doing power poses or maybe doing power poses out in nature. Ace of Wands came out. Like, do it. Power poses. And look how that little angel is kind of like, hey. So maybe there's something about going out and jumping around trees going, I'm awesome. I know that sounds silly, but it does say on here, ask your inner child what they need. Maybe your inner child wants to go and play with trees. Maybe your inner child wants to pretend that they're a fairy and flutter around. Go do it. Be weird. Be amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that. The Emperor. The Emperor's come out in reverse to the Page of Pentacles. This is going to help you release some sort of connection or sense of anger when it comes to how you've been treated in the past. Because the Emperor in reverse is about there being some sort of blockage, some sort of stagnant energy that needs to be shaken up and removed. And it's to do with anger. It really is. And that's all green. So that's to do with your heart space. I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity. If you would like to do the gratitude list with me, when I come back, so I am going to be off for, I'd say, about 4 or 5 days, maybe longer, I don't know. I'm going to be putting up on, should I put it up on social media? No, they told me to go blackout media. Okay, so if you want to do the gratitude thing, make sure that you write down in all the areas detailed what it is that you want. Detailed. And then each day, write down 10 things that you're grateful for and why. And add to it every day for the next 28 days. Okay, I love you guys. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already know. Please know that I will not be taking any more personal readings while I am off. I want a break. So for those who have already been inquiring, I will be doing those readings, but for the next 10 days of however long I'm off, I will not be taking any readings. If you do inquire, I will email you back after that 7 to 10 days. I won't be looking at my emails either, because I just need a break. I need to go and lay down in the grass and make grass angels and just relax. I love you guys. I will see you later. Bye. Boop.